to Voice Personality Hunt 2021, SMU's only hosting competition. My name is Faith, and I'll be your host for the semi-finals round. We're now down to 12 very talented semi-finalists. Following a brutal battle in the quarterfinals, our mentors have picked their teams: Team Alastair, Team Tracy, and Team Kennede. These mentors will be helping their contestants through the semi-finals task in the hopes that their mentees make it through to the grand finals. It'll be a cutthroat battle though, because only 6 contestants can make it to the grand finals, and only 1 can be crowned champion of Voice Personality Hunt 2021. For the semi-finals task, contestants were paired up and assigned a guest. They then had to conduct an interview with the guest, but don't worry, we didn't just throw them in the deep end. We had Suhaimi Yusof from Fly Entertainment to get them ready with a masterclass on co-hosting and interviewing techniques. We also have an esteemed panel of judges this round, with Maddie Breathache-Low, Victoria Ong, Jeremy Yo, and Edward Choi, who will be judging their performances. How exciting! Before meeting our semi-finalists, we'd like to thank our sponsors Cute Press and Claude Bernard for their generous support. Explore your beauty with a range of affordable and easy-to-use products for every skin type and every lifestyle need. Claude Bernard watches are made with high craftsmanship quality and elegance, and our lucky grand finalists will be walking away with 1 watch each. And now, without further ado, let's meet Shawn and Klyssa, who will be interviewing Benjamin Kheng. Take it away!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beyond the Stars talk show BTS, where we talk to the biggest, hottest celebrities in town about their lives beyond the stage.
We will be your host for today. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Klyssa.
And today, we have a very, very, very talented guest with us here live. Honestly, this man needs no introduction. He's got the looks, the talents, and most importantly, his own signature style.
Interestingly, he started out as a national youth swimmer since he was 6 years old before transitioning to be a full-fledged musician talent. From being in the popular band The Sam Willows to doing comedy on the Benji Project, and now the upcoming Ann and Ben show. He is none other than Benjamin Kheng.
Welcome to the show, Ben.
Hey, is this where I come on? Yes. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello, SMU. Oh, man, that was bad. Sorry, I was like, this is my entrance. Right. Thank God it's not a proper stage.
That was lovely.
Yeah, that was not part of the plan, actually. That was me just really messing up. Hi.
That was lovely. Thank you, Ben. So today, we would like to explore a side of you that really goes beyond your stage life, really like what just happened. So apart from your career, your celebrity life, we want to know you as, well, you.
Yep, so I'm sure all of you, right, are dying to know more about you and your deepest, darkest secret.
Oh, yes. They're all right here. There's a box. No, what you see is actually kind of what you get, sadly, unfortunately. But yeah, sure, let's chat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So maybe to kick things off, we are so curious. How did you transition from being a national swimmer to a singer, actor, host today? How did you juggle wearing so many hats?
Yeah. How did I not well. No, I didn't transition very well. It was quite painful, obviously. I think obviously both being pretty atypical type careers in Singapore, in a Singaporean context. It was very, it was a very, what would you call it? It was very specific, my swimming tenure, and I was training really hard, and then I got really bored. And I think I always wanted to sing and do music. I also did it a little bit when I was younger. So no, I didn't start off doing that immediately, of course. My first gig was kind of like what you guys are doing now. I was a presenter on Lush 9.5. Fuck, I got the name. Yeah, so that was my first gig. And I did it for about 2.5 years. So I think it helped me transition nicely into the scene. I got to know the players and the movers and shakers in the industry, what to say, what not to say, that Ipanema is not pronounced as Ipanema on radio, and a lot more very, very public gaffes. So yeah, that was how I transitioned. I started doing broadcasting and media first, and I hated it. So
Wow.
Good luck, guys.
Oh my God. So wow, it's really not easy to actually make it and achieve how much you have done so far like today. So moving on to the next question, which I personally as a female fan is dying to find out. How's marriage life so far for you?
How's married life?
Yeah.
It's great. I 10/10 would recommend the experience to everybody. But you do have to pick the right person lah. That's the prerequisite. It's great. I'm really enjoying it. I thought it'd be way more difficult in lockdown, but thank God we get along. So yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I've it's time for me to be a married man, I think. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you said it right. It has to be the one. So what made Naomi the one?
She's not. No, I'm just kidding. I made her the one. I forced it. No, that's wrong, and that is not consensual. It was very consensual, and I did ask. She did say yes, and I think if you do ask any a committed couple in a monogamous relationship, they'll tell you that it's just a lot of hard work. Yeah, someone can theoretically be the one, but it's all the work you put in. It's a lot more work. And it's just making the effort to fall in love with the same person every single day. I think that's the understated statement. Yeah.
Basically, it's like committing together and making this thing work together, right?
Yeah, it's cleaning the dog poop. That's basically it. Clean dog poop and doing the dishes and then cleaning the hair from the drain. And God knows we're both so hairy. So like there's so much hair in the toilet drain. Yeah, that's my life right now.
Then, right, what do you think is like the biggest difference between dating and marriage life?
That the dog poop and the drain hair. Well, I don't know. I think we try to make it a point to be really silly and keep it fresh. Obviously, being silly is no problem for me because it's being serious that's a problem. And I think for her, she's my wife's coming from the other end of the spectrum. She's like a bit more serious and pragmatic, logical as a person, and I'm just woo. So it's a fun meet in the middle situation. Yeah, and I think that's dating is like freshman orientation camp, right? And then married life is really like year 3, where you really have to just project work every single day. I'm assuming the experience for you, but I think that's how I would describe it. Yeah.
Wow, you summed it up really well. I think we are kind of going through the experience right now. So I think
don't get a divorce.
It will be what, leaving school, getting expelled?
Sure, man. Yeah.
Right? But yeah, I mean, you said you're really like, I will, in your own words, a silly man. So you like to do TikToks, right? So how is it like transitioning from an on-stage star to really an on-screen star on TikTok?
I think what
Oh, you're muted.
So I think Benjamin is having a bit of funny issues here.
Yeah.
So I think Ben, maybe you want to restart again. Wow, it's like boom, boom. I think he's talking about how his life is so interesting on TikTok. Wow, then he's like smashing good time and bang, bang, getting all that hits. Got to avoid all the daily comments. Wow, and everything just gets in his eye and really just tastes so
amazing.
Delicious. Wow. I think that is TikTok life for him, It really just describes it or summed it up in just one beautiful word.
Yeah.
And what is that word, Ben? Ben is tapping. It's it's Morse code. The word is beautiful, right, Klyssa? The word is beautiful. Beautiful, that's right. And he's just catching it right now. He's going into his own groove already. That was beautiful, Ben. Thank you so much.
That was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, that was essentially it. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
That was such a beautiful
Thanks.
expression of TikTok.
I feel like that was my best work yet. Yeah. What did you learn about it, Shawn? Please tell me. What takeaway?
The biggest takeaway, right? The biggest takeaway was that it was love.
That was pretty. Wow, that's really accurate. You speak TikTok. You speak the language of TikTok.
He is very excellent.
No, sorry. I mean, yeah, my connection was bad. But what I was gonna say is, I think I had the luxury of, I started off doing theater actually, around the same time I was swimming. So I think a bit of theater training and sort of formative acting training, stage work, just translates. It's way more fun being on stage, to be honest, than being on screen. But yeah, no, it's just good fun. Like it's fun until your managers go like, "Hey, why you never post TikTok this week?" They're like, "Oh my gosh." But yeah, that's I'm sorry, Yuting, that I haven't posted a TikTok this week. Please don't.
It's okay. We saw your latest TikTok on TikTok.
Yeah, I should be doing more, but it's just like when you're married, man, you got no time.
Commitments.
Dog poop is always more important than TikTok.
How different do you think your personalities are, right, from what we see on TikTok and in real life?
I'm definitely not creeping into people's rooms and making noise, that's for sure. No, I think I don't really have much to hide. I just obviously everyone's, if you know people who do this for a living, everyone's persona is slightly more blown up and exaggerated online. Or, people put in effort to develop a certain moniker, a certain personality that they think positions themselves well. It's a good promotion strategy to sell. At the end of the day, you're a product, right? But I think the best kind of people have a proper amount of genuinity and who are really organic, who are themselves as well. I think you need a good mix of both. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, just looking at your TikTok alone as a consumer of TikTok, I guess it really does show, and I really enjoy your content. So
Thanks,
please
man.
continue churning it up. I love it.
Thank you.
So another thing that you've been on, right, is the N and Ben show. So I wonder, how did this collaboration come about? Maybe you could tell us a bit more about it.
Yeah. So Annette is also a really silly person, but she comes from a very different background. Obviously, she's done I want to say half a decade in SGAG. She was a senior content strategist / director there. So I think her coming out of SGAG into her own thing, and also being a musician, doing silly sort of like sketches and pitching. She also does pitch long episodic shows for networks and stuff, and we're also moving into that right now. There was a lot of synergy, and then I was like, hey, do you want to be silly together? And we both like music. So we got together and we were just trying to brainstorm what like a limited edition series would look like with both of us. And it was like, hey, I want to just mess around with different genres. She's like, yeah, I just want to do crazy stuff and like sing about sci-fi. You know what I mean? It's like, that's done. It's over. Let's do it. Yeah. So it was really organic and it was easy. And I think I love working with friends, so it's not a big deal for me. I love doing that. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, quick plug for you, I guess, on this very quick show. Actually, I'm so sorry, Ben. We just have a text from a fan. He says he has one last question from you. Are you ready for it?
No, but tell me anyway.
Drum rolls, please.
So here's the $1 million question. Can we expect anything from the Sam Willows in the near future?
My crazy Marvel NDA tells me that I can't say anything. No, I think we don't know. The good answer is that we want to, but we're not too sure right now because, when we took a hiatus, we just wanted to kind of explore our own thing and live our lives a little bit. Next year will be our 10th year actually, because we're old. Yeah, we're old, and I think there are plans to do something, but nothing has been set in stone. And but we'll see. Yeah, we're all married now and doing adult things, trying to make us all kids again. It will be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Right. Honestly, we can't wait to finally see all of you back here together again. Anyway, it's been such a great joy chatting with you today, and we really appreciate you sharing your personal lives with us here on Beyond the Stars talk show. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, guys.
And everybody, that was Benjamin Kheng. Once again, we are your hosts, Shawn and Klyssa, heading backstage.
Oh.
Amazing job, Shawn and Klyssa. Thank you so much for that wonderful performance. I was thoroughly blown away. That was my favorite interview. Yeah, I said it.
When you said to Ben, you like to do TikTok, right? That felt a bit too casual, honestly. As hosts, we're supposed to speak as if we're friends with them, but we aren't really. We're not. It's usually our first time meeting them. So unless you know the person in real life and have a relationship with your interviewee, be careful about being too casual.
Both of you didn't look lost or disengaged at any point. So that's very, very good. And I think both of you also gave each other airtime, right? Which was very nice to see.
Shawn, I will say I really liked the way you handled the curveball that was thrown at you when Ben Kheng's mic just turned off. You were so funny. I was genuinely like, I can't believe he just did that. You just acted like charades the entire interview. So that was awesome. And Klyssa, I did feel like you were a bit sidetracked, like you're like, what is Shawn doing? But overall, it was an entertaining interview, and I thought the two of you did quite a good job.
So who's moving on to the finals? Type your guesses in the comments below. The grand finals will be live streamed right here on Friday, 17th September at 7:30 p.m. So stay tuned. Once again, I'd like to give a big shout out to Cute Press and Claude Bernard for sponsoring VPH 2021. And thank you for joining us for another round of Voice Personality Hunt 2021. Hope to see you again. Bye!